So like you and I know, every area, every location has its advantages and its disadvantages. Today, we're going to hop right into some of the pros, some of the cons of living here in St. George, Utah, and we're going to hop into it right now. Mariah Koehle here. Welcome back to the channel, or welcome to the channel if this is your very first time here. I'm a licensed and active real estate agent here in the state of Utah, and this channel is literally everything you need to know about eating, working, playing, sleeping, and living here in Utah. If that's of interest to you, consider subscribing down below and make sure you tap that bell for notifications so you're notified every single week we drop a new video. We hear from people like you all the time who are looking to make a move, who are looking to relocate, buy, sell, build a property here in Utah, and we absolutely love it. So if you're thinking about making a move in a week, in a month, or even a year from now, feel free to give us a call, shoot us a text, send us an email, and my team and I would absolutely love to connect with you. Also, if you do want a copy of our free Moving to Utah guide, simply comment down below guide, and we'd love to send that over to you. There are so many things to love about St. George, and this is one of the reasons why St. George is one of the fastest growing areas, not only for retirees, but for families that are looking to make a move here to St. George, because it is such a phenomenal place. So today we're going to talk about some of the advantages, some of the disadvantages, things that you should know if St. George is on your list. So number one, a huge pro for people is simply the beauty. People love the Red Rock. They love the canyons. They love those, the morning sunrises and the evening sunsets, and how really breathtaking it is. I remember the first time I came to St. George, I literally just kept looking around going, this is so pretty. Like, this is so pretty. My husband looks at me, he's like, no, I know it's pretty, Mariah. I'm like, no, but look at the plateaus and the Red Rock. And it's a really, really breathtaking place. And many people have simply fallen in love with simply the sheer beauty of it. Number two is the outdoor recreation. If you like living an active lifestyle, St. George might be a phenomenal place for you. The hiking, the biking, the golfing, the paddle boarding, the canoeing, the kayaking, the mountain biking. There are so many different outdoor recreational activities. I didn't even mention pickleball, I don't think, that are popping up all over the places. The different trails that is close by here. Everywhere, there's just a lot in the way of outdoor recreation here in St. George. So many people are making a move here because of that outdoor recreation. Speaking of outdoor recreation, the different parks, the local parks, the state parks, the regional parks, you even have the national parks. You've got Zion National Park that it's about 35 minutes away from St. George. You've got Snow Canyon, which is another gorgeous park. People are biking and hiking and walking through these different beautiful parks. You've got grassy green area parks for soccer and baseball and all of that. So the parks, the recreation, the incredible golf courses. I haven't even touched on the beautiful golf courses that are so well manicured that have people coming in. Another big draw of why people are making a move here to St. George is simply the weather. A lot of people love the sunshine. And here in St. George, we have over 300 sunny days, which is a lot. And there are a lot of people that are like, I want to no longer shovel the snow. I no longer want to be in cold. And so people are moving here to St. George because it is relatively warm all year long. The winters do get cold, but it is a different cold. It rarely snows. And when it does, it melts in, no time at all. So the warmer days, warmer weather, outdoor activities, a lot of people love the safety that they feel here in St. George too. It feels safe, it's family friendly, a great place for retirees, a really strong sense of community. You also have, there's a lot of areas, like I said, a lot of trails, a lot of walkability, sense of community, a lot of volunteer opportunities here too. And it's fairly clean. Like, you look around and you're like, wow, this is just a clean, beautiful sort of place. So that's a lot of pros of why people are making a move here to St. George. Let's talk about some of the disadvantages and why St. George may not be the right fit for you. Okay, so I shared so many different reasons why people are making a move here to St. George, and there's a lot to love about St. George, but it's not for everybody, honestly, and I always say that. And if you are thinking about making a move out here, come take a tour. Come tour it in the summer, come tour it in the winter, come see what it's like in the fall and the spring. Come check it out multiple times during the year. It'll give you an idea of the different seasons. So one of the biggest reasons that people are, deterred from St. George is simply those summer months, and the summer months of it being 100 degrees day after day after day. So in the month of July, in August, you are going to have, typically in the morning, it's going to be about 70-ish degrees. And then by about 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock, it will be 100. It'll be 102, 103, 105 degrees multiple days in a row. So that, considered extreme heat is a deterrent for some people where they're like, I can't take the heat anymore. Same thing goes along with just how dry, St. George really is, and the state of Utah in general. There's not a lot of humidity here. Again, some people love that. Some people love that it is more dry, that you don't have that high, humidity. Other people are like, I can't handle it. The health, the body, all of that, it doesn't feel good for them. So those two things. Next thing, if you are looking for really more of like a city sort of life with nightlife and all that, St. George is probably not the best fit for you, simply because a lot of things will close earlier than some big cities. A lot of things, there's not as much nightlife that's going on. And you might be watching this going, that's exactly what I want. It is also a slower pace of life. You're going to experience that it is not as fast paced as many other big cities and places, right? So again, many people are probably watching this going, I want slower. I don't need nightlife. Right? That may be you. And so that may not be even a disadvantage for you at all. But for some people that is. Same thing with job opportunities, with work. If you are closer to like a large, big city, then there are more job opportunities. Here in St. George, we do have a lot of good job opportunities with education and healthcare and construction and all of those different retail things. But compared to like a larger big city, an hour and 40 minutes to Las Vegas, 4 hours to Salt Lake, you will have a larger job market there. A lot of people here also do have the capability of working remotely, or there are a lot of people that are here that are retirees. So that is also something to keep in mind as well. Housing costs here have increased just like they have everywhere all over. So some people that were thinking about moving to St. George, years prior, like, what? I can't believe the median home price now is $550,000, and what they were looking at getting, or what they, whatever. Other people are looking at going, wow, the taxes are, significantly lower from states that they were relocating from. And so that might not be a factor too, but just know housing prices have gone up significantly. And there are fewer shopping options here in St. George too, compared to like a Las Vegas or compared to Salt Lake City, where you have multiple large, malls at a, higher scale and all of that. Yes, we do have plenty of shopping here, and that may not even be a disadvantage for you. And I've talked to many people that are watching and saying like, Mariah, I saw your video and it doesn't matter to me about the shopping, and it doesn't matter to me about some of these different things. So again, for some people it's a pro, some people it's a con, but just kind of know that going into it. So again, hopefully just kind of to recap, many people love St. George, simply the beautiful weather, the outdoor activities, the safety, the community, the slower pace of life. On the flip side, some people are, deterred from St. George simply because of the heat, simply because of the lack of nightlife or not enough job opportunities or shopping. As I always say, plan your trip. If you are thinking about making a move or relocating, my team and I help people like you all the time, and we absolutely love it. So feel free to give us a call, shoot us a text, send us an email. It'd be our absolute pleasure to connect with you. And if you do want a copy of our free Moving to St. George, Utah guide, simply comment down below the word guide, and we'd love to send that over to you. Wishing you a fantastic rest of your day and week, and we'll chat with you soon. Take care and have a great one. Bye.